to a couple thrift stores. I already went to one, it was a bust, but that's okay. Right now I'm actually parked in front of a bookstore, and this is a local independent bookstore in my town, and I've never been to it. I think it's been open for over a year, but I just haven't made my way over to it yet. So I think I'm gonna head in there, and then I wanna go to probably the thrift mall that's close by. This is a place where they have vendors that rent out booths, so it's not like your typical Goodwill, Savers, like something like that. But sometimes I do find some good things in there for cheap. So we're gonna head there, and then maybe we'll head to a few more. I actually have a really huge thrift haul that I can give you guys in this video. I have been thrifting like crazy. Cody and I, my fiance, are moving into a 3-bedroom house whenever we get married in October. And it is furnished. However, I'm definitely picking up different pieces here and there when I find them at the thrift store that will make our place feel like home. So that's kind of like my main goal, and I also always like to thrift for clothes and things like that. But let's head to the bookstore, and then let's go to the thrift mall and just see what we can find. So in terms of like thrift wish list, I feel like some of the things I'm really looking for are wooden pieces. I also want to find some unique frames. I have so many wooden, just like regular brown wooden frames that have nothing in them, but I want to kind of find some more frames with unique textures. That way I can make a gallery wall and not just be wooden frames. I want to find some larger frames because all of mine that I have right now are pretty small. I'm also looking for fun lamps, fun trinkets. I would also like to find some 100% cotton items, or just like fun, flowy, comfortable clothing pieces. So I don't know, I don't always have luck here, but we're gonna see what they have today. I have to pee so bad, and I don't remember if there's a bathroom in here. Alright y'all, I decided to do a voiceover for this part. This thrift store has a bunch of different vendors with different items in it, and I can usually always find one thing that I like. I really loved these quilted pillowcases. I like using quilted things for different sewing projects. I'm also always drawn to these clocks for some reason. I just love the way that they look, especially like in a kitchen. I love Corningware. I always see this in the thrift store, and I'm always very tempted to get it. I do always find that they're a little bit pricey. Now, speaking of clocks, I really loved this one. I feel like it looks really cool and would look really cool on a bookshelf. I also love the color of it, and it was only $3.25. You really can't beat that. Now, I am a Disney adult at heart. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you would know I used to work at Disney World, so I'm always drawn to Disney items. I also really loved these frames. I thought that they were super unique, and I loved the chunky outside of them. Now this one I did like, but the back of it was interesting. It didn't really have any proper backing. I am getting married in October, and my wedding flower is a calla lily, so that was fun to see. There's always so much glassware in this thrift store, just literally like walls and walls of it, but I didn't really see anything I loved. I did make one purchase in that thrift store. I didn't vlog very much. This is like the biggest thrift store, but there were a million people in there, and I was getting very overwhelmed just by like the amount of things that were in there. Since it's the only thing that I got, I will go ahead and show you. I ended up getting the blue clock that I showed. It's the Timex little blue clock. It doesn't work, but the guy said if I cleaned it up and put a new battery in it that it might work. And I don't really care if it works. I just think it will look cute on my shelf somewhere. So decided to get this. It was only $3.50, I think, so I feel like this is a good one. I think next I'm gonna head to the secondhand craft store in my town. I love this store. It's called Sticker and Stamp. It's relatively new, and they actually just moved into a bigger location, so I'm gonna head there. I am a serial hobbyist and crafter. I have many hobbies that I like to pick up secondhand craft supplies for, but yeah, let's head there, see what we find. I like to junk journal. I just bought a secondhand sewing machine, and I want to learn how to sew soon, so I'm gonna pick up maybe some fabrics if they have them, but let's just head there and see what they've got. All right, another voiceover from me. Here I am in the secondhand craft store. I always love to check these bins that they have with like different treasures. I have found a lot of different items that I can use for DIY crafts inside of these boxes, so I always check here first. I'm also always looking for different craft books that I can maybe display on a shelf or a coffee table. I thought this vintage wallpaper was really cute, and I figured I might could use it in a scrapbook spread or in my junk journal or something like that. They had a couple different prints of it too that I thought were really cute. Now for my bachelorette trip, I have been looking for a corkboard exactly like this, and it was only $4, so I did pick it up. I really loved this basket book. This is a perfect example of a craft book that I would display. I also like to look in their fabric section, but this was really the only one that caught my eye. I just love this store though. I always step in here when I have the time. Next up, I looked in Goodwill and I was immediately drawn to this chair. I thought that it was so cute, but it was a little bit too expensive for my liking, so I did not pick it up. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm also a theater girly at heart, and I really thought this book was cute. I also love looking at the electronics and of course another clock that I was drawn to. I'm also always drawn to the wooden section, and I thought that this jewelry organizer was really cute, but it had a lot of imperfections, so I decided not to grab it. I also always look at the kids' clothes for my future baby, and I thought this was cute. Hi guys, it is the next day, but I'm in my garage and just seriously don't look at the stuff in here. This is our glorified storage unit, and it's just packed in here. However, I did thrift a desk this morning. I didn't show anything at the store. I can insert a picture where I was looking at stuff in the store, but I bought a desk. It was $95, but everything on the porch was half off, so it was $47 something. And I have no space for a desk in our actual house. I will have lots of space whenever Cody and I get married. I've just really been needing a desk. I sit at my kitchen table to try and do stuff, and it just doesn't work. So ideally, I'm going to fix up what we have going on here in our garage and put my desk in there, and I'll be able to craft in here. It is the heat of summer, but when I have this garage door lifted up, I'm hoping it'll be okay, and I'll get some fans and just make it work at night, things like that. But this is where I've been storing all of the things that I've been thrifting recently. I just wanted to show you guys. I haven't really been vlogging while I've been in the thrift stores, but I wanted to just do a massive haul right now of just everything that I've thrifted recently. A lot of these are going to be saved for the new house that I will be in when I get married. A lot of my style is very cottagecore, cutesy vibes. I kind of want to do my best to mix cottagecore and also mid-century modern together. I love quilted things and just super sweet cottagecore, things that my grandma would have had in her home. But then I also love the kind of cool silver and funky early 2000s, 90s, 70s to the 2000s pieces. So I'm hoping to just have a good mix of things in my home, but I don't really know where to start. I thrifted these things the other day. I go for a lot of wooden frames when I'm in the thrift store, so you'll see I have plenty of wooden frames, and some of these I do have plans to sand down and maybe put some wood stain on, maybe potentially, but I've got a little tiny one. I've got these two square ones that I thrifted recently. I actually really like the pictures on these, so I might keep it or I might change it out. I just thought these were really cute, and I love the frames. I like the artwork in them too, so I might keep that artwork. I also picked up these two heart frames. They're wooden, but I think they were painted green, and I also really like the designs and artwork inside of these, so these will be perfect for the new house. I'll just kind of stick with the frames. I have so many, and this isn't even all of them. So many just wooden frames. I tend to try and go for ones that I think are solid wood. This one says solid wood frame. So I have a lot of these. I want to eventually maybe do a gallery wall type thing with them, but I'm not sure. I'm just collecting a whole bunch, and I'll figure out what to do with them at another time. I can't remember if I showed yesterday, but I thrifted another wooden frame. Then I also thrifted this wooden butterfly napkin holder that I thought was just so precious. So I've got these things. I thrifted this mirror. I think it was once a shimmery gold, but I might see about getting some rub and buff and making this a better, prettier gold. I think this would be pretty on a gallery wall to kind of break up some of the frames and wood accents. I want to find some more gold frames because I feel in a gallery wall that would look really nice. So I've got this one for now. I thrifted this bowl basket thing, and I think this will be a really nice fruit bowl or something to put like my scrap fabric in. Just like a good like catch-all bowl. So I have this. This is super cool. It's a like metal silver serving platter. It's really dirty right now, but I'm gonna clean it up, and then I actually don't think this will be used as a like food serving platter. I'll probably have this like on a shelf standing up like this. Cody and I found this together and we both liked it. So that's what I'm saying, like my vibe is cottagecore, but also like funky pieces like this mixed in. Kind of like that clock that I got. Like I don't really feel like that clock matches the cottagecore vibe, but I'm gonna try and like mix the two, because I also have like my IKEA like Fado lamp, and like some funky like silver candlesticks and things like that I have from IKEA. So I kind of want to like mash up those two vibes, if that makes sense. I don't know if I showed, but when I was at that secondhand thrift store, I picked up some of this wallpaper that I definitely won't use as wallpaper, but I might use it like, I don't know, for some DIYs or something. I just thought it was nice to have, and it was only $2. And then I also got this cork board. This I got primarily to be used for something for my bachelorette trip. So I'm definitely going to be doing like a video preparing for the bachelorette trip, so you will see this at a later date. Something else that I really love thrifting are Christmas pieces. Cody and I think I might have vlogged this. Yeah, we picked up an entire like Christmas dish set, like vintage dish set, china set, that I want to use on our tables at Christmas time. My family has always done that. We have like Christmas dishes that we use at Christmas time, but I also love picking up like funky pieces like this for decor. So this is a little teapot, and I just thought it was really precious and will definitely be cute like sitting on a shelf at Christmas time. I also picked up this basket the other day. The inside of it is not cute to me, but I have plans to redo this and put like a new one in. I might see about washing this and just covering it up. I did get a sewing machine, so I might be brave and just try and like make my own of this. I don't know yet, but I thought this was super cute and will definitely be cute sitting on a coffee table or something. So got this. It was only $3. I just ran around my house looking for stuff, and I just like can't even grab everything that I've thrifted recently. I thrifted so many like dishware things and just like so much, but this is mainly going to be like decor. I actually thrifted this morning when I got the desk. The desk that I got, I don't know the size of it, but it's wooden. I think it might have a veneer top, but my plan is to refinish it. Hopefully, I'm going to try my best. And it's got this spindle legs, which I love, and that was like why I was gravitated towards it. But also at the thrift store, I got this lamp, and I've been wanting a lamp like this with like the clear glass body. And it works, and it's really beautiful, so super happy about that. It was also like $8. I also recently thrifted this precious little basket. Okay, I have freaking stage fright, so sorry. My neighbor walked out and I decided to stop, but I'm gonna finish this really quickly. I got that precious basket. It's so cute. I'm gonna use it for like crafting things. Okay, here comes someone else. Two of my favorite finds are these lampshades, a set of two. They are like a harp style lamp, so I need to find like an adapter. I might try and fit this on the lamp that I just got, but I kind of want to get two of the same lamp base for maybe like our nightstands whenever we move into the new house. But I just thought these were so cute and really go with the vibe that I'm trying to go for. I think I showed this already, but I did get this cutie little clock. This will just go on a shelf. Another Christmas piece that I found is this little platter. This will just go on a shelf, on a table, on a counter somewhere during Christmas time. And then I could only find one of these in my house. I must have like stored the other one away, but I got a set of these two wooden candlesticks, and I thought these were really cute and unique. Something else that I thrifted today that I'm really excited about is this quilted pillow. It feels like a newer piece, and I just love anything quilted. It was $8, and whenever I move into my new house, I want to have like a chair for my office. The room is huge, so I'm gonna have lots of space for things in my office whenever we move. I'm so excited. So I would like to get a chair, like a comfy chair, and I think that this would be cute sitting on that. Since there's only one, it's not like a set, so I think that's what I'll do. Those are most of the things that I've thrifted recently. I have so much I feel like that I haven't shown, but maybe it'll just come up organically in another video because I don't really feel like running around to grab everything. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is like a different video than I've ever done before. but I just figured I've been doing so much thrifting recently that I should show it off, and that would make a good video. So I will see y'all in my next video, and I cannot wait for like 4 months from now whenever I'm in my new house. Really like 3.5 months, because I'm moving a little bit before the wedding, and then Cody will move in after the wedding. But yeah, 3.5 more months and I'll be in my new house, and I can show you guys all of these things set up. But I'm so excited. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.